I'm taking a hot steamy shower. There's nothing like a Flanders peanut.
And welcome back. We are pleased to be joined by Senator Bobby Patton, Senator from Connecticut and also Chairman of the committee. Thank you for being with us today.
It's good to be here.
Okay, first, can you talk a little bit about the positives about No Child Left Behind and what good it's done so far?
The positives is really what the legislation aims to do. Now, it doesn't necessarily do that, but what it aims to do is good. It aims to promote accountability and really give every child a world-class education, an education that they deserve. But it really hasn't done that at all. So the problem isn't the intentions. That's been good. The problem is the implementation, which is what we're working to fix.
Okay. With the reauthorization quickly approaching, what are you going to do to fix this?
Well, definitely one of the biggest problems is the amount of disparity between the states and their standards. For example, the state of Tennessee has some of the lowest standards in the country, and as a result, 90% of their students have passed state testing. And what that does is really give states an opportunity to game the system and make it seem like students are improving when really they've just lowered the standards so low that everyone looks like they're improving. What we need to have is national standards, a set high national standard that measures every single student and can track progress on a yearly basis. That's the only way we can measure progress yearly. Another thing we need to do is we need to give more incentives for people to become teachers, and we need to reward teachers better and hold them more accountable. And what we do, or what me and my Democratic colleagues are proposing, is a $40,000 minimum wage for every teacher in the United States. We're also proposing an option for teachers to leave their union, leave their teacher tenure, in exchange to be put on a merit-based pay system where they can make even more money and be judged on really how well their students do, not on the amount of tenure they have. And the last thing we do is we would stop having non-English speaking and special education needs students' test scores factored into yearly adequate progress, because what that does is it provides a disadvantage for schools that have more non-English speaking students than other schools. We need to really make it a level playing field for every single school.
Sounds like some great ideas, but what is going to be the biggest hurdle that you're going to have to overcome to get these accomplished and get these acts passed?
When it comes to education, it's too important to play partisan politics with this. I mean, we're going to have teachers' unions and interest groups coming from left and right, but the fact is, we have to come together as Democrats and Republicans and get this done. That means teachers are going to have to give stuff up, school administrators are going to have to give stuff up, and the federal government is going to have to give some things up. I mean, this is not going to be an easy process, but when we start playing politics with the education of our children and essentially the future of our nation, we're only asking for problems.
Okay, do you have any final thoughts to leave us with today about No Child Left Behind and your views of what needs to happen?
All I would say about No Child Left Behind is the intentions are good, but the implementation has been flawed. And what me and my colleagues are doing this week is we're going to make sure that we have national standards, it's a level playing field for all schools, and we finally give teachers the resources they need to actually teach.
Again, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
And that is all we have for today's episode. Thank you for watching Hot Topics, and please join in next time as we talk about gay rights. Or is it gay wrongs? Thank you very much.